What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today? Got the Texans shirt on. Yeah, we back. You know what I'm saying? NFL schedule came out yesterday. The draft's next week, so you already know you're getting the draft video next week. You know what I'm saying? And we back talking about the Houston Texans. About to be real exciting news around here for us Texans fans. So stay tuned, lock up, gear up, seatbelt up, whatever you gotta do to get ready for it. Let's just go ahead and dive into the schedule because I'm really excited to just see us capitalize off of what we did this year and just translate into next year. Let's go ahead and get into it. Week 1, Monday Night Football against the Saints. Tough game. Definitely going to be a tough game, especially because it is in the Superdome. And considering the last thing that happened in the Superdome, that ain't going to be no easy game. As much as it pains me to say, we could definitely lose that first game. You know, Drew Brees is going to be Drew Brees. And it's just a really tough environment to win in. And they're going to be highly motivated. Not that we won't be highly motivated, but we all saw that call, so I'm going to be humble and say, loss there, you know what I'm saying, man. Week 2, the Jacksonville Jaguars come to the Texans, big fat dub. I don't care that they got Nick Foles, good for them and stuff, but I just feel like Nick Foles just got inserted into an offense that doesn't have as many weapons as the Philadelphia Eagles had. So I just feel like to say that he's just going to replicate what he did with the Eagles to another team, and that team doesn't have the same offense and same weapons, it's just kind of crazy to me, so I'm not really too worried about that. Week 3, we play the Los Angeles Chargers in Los Angeles. Tough game. Tough game. One, because they're going to be in those beautiful power blue uniforms. Whose idea was it to allow them to do that? They got the best uniforms in the league. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I wish we would change up. Look, bro, that's a whole different thing. Let's not talk about uniforms right now. Last time we played Phillip Rivers, I underestimated him. I said it was going to be an easy win, easy dub. And then he showed me that it was no easy win, no easy dub. Melvin Gordon has been hot over these last few years. Keenan Allen's going to be Keenan Allen, and Mike Williams is coming on strong. Defense over there is good. You know, they got Joey Bosa, Derwin James. You know, it's just, I'm gonna be humble. Like I can honestly see us losing this game. You know what I'm saying, man? It's not like they're gonna blow us out by 20. Look, we gonna give it to them. We gonna give them everything we got, and if they ain't ready for it, they might stumble. But you know, they ain't finna just run all over us. You know what I'm saying? Then week 4, the Carolina Panthers come to Houston. You know what I'm saying, man? Big dub. We're going to win that game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about Cam Newton. Not too much worried about Christian McCaffrey. I'm just not really seeing anything about the Panthers that is too scary, too much for us to overcome. I feel like we'll be able to put it together, win that game. Week 5, the Atlanta Falcons come to Houston. And look, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, DeAndre Hopkins is going to prove in that game in Houston, Texas, with Julio Jones sitting on the sideline watching him. DeAndre Hopkins is going to prove I'm the number 1 receiver in the league, and Julio's going to be sitting there on the sideline like, because that's a big fat dub. We beating the Falcons, and DeAndre Hopkins is going to prove why he's the number 1 receiver in the league. I'm not too worried about Matt Ryan, you know what I'm saying? He's off and on. Nothing Matt Ryan has done recently has shown that he'll be on next season. I know that Devontae Freeman is coming back. I know Keanu Neal is coming back, but I still feel like we'll have what it takes to put it together and beat the Falcons. At this point, I have it at 3-2. We get into 2 very tough games here. Week 6, we go to Kansas City and we play the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill are going to be an issue. That's just the truth. I'm going to be honest with you. They're going to be an issue for us, especially if we don't get a corner who's fast, or we don't get a corner that can at least semi-keep up with Tyreek Hill, because I'm not confident in any corner on the roster right now to keep up with Tyreek Hill. So, yeah, I have that being a loss just because of Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes. And I don't think they'll blow us out. I will say I don't think we'll get blown out. I don't think Tyrann Mathieu is going to have this monster game and prove that he left us for a good reason, that he's going to. I don't think none of that's going to happen. I think it more comes down to Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill. But definitely I feel like Deshaun Watson's going to show up and show out, you know, because that's a big quarterback matchup. And yeah, but I do think they will edge us out. Week 7, we go to Indianapolis and we play the Colts. Tough game. You know, as much as I dislike the Colts and I want to say, oh, we're going to sweep them and stuff, I'm going to be honest with you. That defense looked really, really nice. You know, we saw what they did to us in the playoff game. It won't be nothing like that. No, that ain't never happening again in my life. That ain't never happening again. Look, we gonna be ready. You see, Deshaun Watson was still playing very jazzed up, even when we were down by a lot. But yeah, I have this as a loss just because we are in Indianapolis and stuff. But T.Y. Hilton ain't going for no 200 yards. I can tell you that right now. Because we going to draft to, look, bro. Not even that we are. We need to draft to keep that from happening because that's just ridiculous at this point. But I'm going to save that for the draft video. But I just have this being an L just because, it is the Colts, it's in Indianapolis, and we have a hard time winning in Indianapolis. Even when we did last year, it was a very tough game. I'm just going to give them the little benefit of the doubt that they can do some miracle or something, but it ain't going to be nothing crazy. Week 8, the Oakland Raiders come to town. That's a big fat dub. Justin Reed already said he's excited to smack up Antonio Brown for disrespecting Juju like that. And I just feel like, yes, the Raiders added pieces and they have 3 first-round draft picks. I'm not too worried about that. I just don't think they'll have it together this year. And I just feel like we're a better team than the Raiders. And that's a dub. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson going to go off. DeAndre Hopkins is going to go off because I really don't know who's going to cover DeAndre Hopkins for the Raiders. When I think about it, nobody finna stop Lamar Miller. J.J. Watt going to go off. I'm not going to say anything about Clowney. I'm going to address that later on, that whole situation. But Justin Reed already said he's going to go off, so dub. And then week 9, we go to London. We play Jaguars. Dub. I know that the Jaguars usually win in London or they play good games in London or whatever the case is. It doesn't really matter because as long as the talent is the same, we're going to beat them because I feel like we're a better team than the Jaguars. We have what it takes. We're going to be able to put it together and beat them. It will be cool for our first time in London. I'm excited. I'm going to be up bright and early for that game. I'm excited for that game. I really am because, look, bro, that's a whole different thing. I'm not going to talk about that. Week 10 is the bye week. And then week 11, we come back. We play the Ravens at Baltimore. I feel like this is a dub either way. Let me just say this. But I feel like how close of a game it is really depends on who Lamar Jackson is at this time in the season. I do feel like we have what it takes to beat the Ravens. I know Earl Thomas is going to come to play, but Deshaun's already seen Earl Thomas, and he kind of showed Earl Thomas, this is what I'm here about, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I can do. So that'll be interesting because Earl Thomas is going to be extremely motivated this upcoming season. Then week 12, the Colts come to Houston. This is where we get our dub at. This is where we get our revenge for the wild card game at. We blowing the Colts out. Ain't no close game. T.Y. Hilton ain't finna own no NRG. Look, that's it. Last year, what T.Y. Hilton did in the playoffs, that was the last time he's ever going off in NRG. Mark my words. I'm saying it right now on April 19th, 18th, hold on. April 18th, yeah. On April 18th, I'm saying it. T.Y. Hilton is no longer going off on the Houston Texans. And we're definitely saw our dominance here because we're going to be rolling. It's going to be playoff season. And we're beating the Colts. We're beating the Colts in Houston for revenge. You know what I'm saying? I really want to say we could sweep them, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to be humble. But we're definitely beating the Colts in Houston. Then week 13. Oh, I'm excited for week 13. Prime time. Sunday night football. The New England Patriots come to Houston, Texas to play the Texans. This is it. This is it. Third time's the charm. This is the time Deshaun Watson beats Tom Brady. We've been close every time. It really looked like it was going to happen week 1 last year. It almost happened the first time Tom Brady saw Deshaun Watson. This is it. This is it. I am confident this is a dub. This is a win. I am so confident that the Houston Texans will put it together and have what it takes to finally beat the Patriots. I don't care. This is the year. This is it. I'm saying it now, April 18th, way before the season. This is it. This is the year we beat the Patriots. I'm excited. Look, I'm going to tweet it. I'm going to tweet it when it happens that I said it now. We're going to beat the Patriots. Then week 14, the Denver Broncos come to town. We'll see Kareem Jackson again. It'll be like cool to see Kareem again. Be like, what's up, Kareem? How you doing, bro? I do think we have what it takes to beat the Broncos. They don't really have anything that's really standing out to me of being in the way of us beating them. I think it will be a close game because every time we play the Broncos, it's a close game. You know, Von Miller's going to do what Von Miller's going to do, but at the same time, J.J. Watt going to do what J.J. Watt going to do. You know what I'm saying, man? So I think it will be a close game. But I think we do have what it takes to win. Week 15, we finally see the Tennessee Titans. We going to win. They going to enjoy not seeing us because as soon as we see them, they're going to be like, we didn't want to see these dudes because it's easy dub. You know what I'm saying, man? We always tend to get it together against the Titans. I know last year when we saw them early on, we slipped, but week 15, come on. We're going to have it together. Easy dub. Week 16, we go to Tampa Bay. We play the Buccaneers, and that's a dub to me. Don't really see no threat really in Buccaneers. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Week 17, we play Titans again. Dub. So I know there was a lot of losses there. I'm about to explain everything. Look, we have the 4th toughest schedule in the league. If we are the team we think we are, if we are the team that we were last year, there's no reason why we can't finish 12-4. That's what I just predicted. That's my best case scenario, 12-4. Worst case, 9-7 with dropping games to the Patriots. We might lose both times to the Colts. And somebody else might surprise us. Maybe the Raiders or the Falcons. One of them might surprise us. That is if we finish 9-7. Realistically, if I'm being honest, if I'm being completely humble, it's between 11-5, 10-6 with losing to the Patriots and probably dropping another game to the Colts or dropping the game to somebody like the Ravens or the Falcons, like I said. But realistically, 11-5, 10-6, this is a playoff team regardless. We're getting into the playoffs and we're going to make a run once we get into the playoffs. I have no doubt about that. But like I said, best case scenario 12-4, worst case 9-7. I'm going to settle down between 11-5 and 10-6. That's where I'm predicting. I'll be able to give a better assessment of this once we have the draft and stuff, and I see what we're working with. But yeah, man, I'm excited for the season. I hope you're excited for the season. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think the Houston Texans finna do next season. Let me know how you think they're gonna finish. If we're gonna win the division. Oh, we're winning the division, by the way. I don't care about the Colts being good. Now I think about it, we're winning the division, don't matter. But we are a playoff team. Let me know what you think Texans finna do next year. Amen, say man. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead, like this video, share this video, comment on this video, subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, so some love to the channel. You're 2019 on 2019. I kinda messed up, but I'm not gonna cut out. I don't know why I've been talking so fast this whole video. My bad. But hey, y'all stay icy. God above all else, dexterity. Out.